My name, it's not too important. What I'm about to tell you, it's extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. You guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is. It's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now, and now we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone Ruel, and salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth. This is the Brother Hab coming to you with another lesson real quick. Had to redo this. I didn't have enough storage when I made it last night. So it's probably going to be a little bit shorter than the latest version that I just did. Or the previous, but yeah, as you can see, they're gonna start pushing this even more in social media. Like the clips of how they were advertising Black Mirror. You know, they had everyone thinking that with the little, I forget what it was called, the little air tag that they were putting on their foreheads, and people would be their eyes would go dim. That was real, you know, but it was all advertisement for a show, you know, for Black Mirror, for their newest season. But also that's the way that this man is going to push his new products, because that's how products are being sold. They're being sold online. They're being sold by streamers. And sooner rather than later, this is, like that guy said, this is going to be the future. Or at least the future of Esau's kingdom and his demise. Because as the scripture says, when he was about to fill his belly, you know, then sudden destruction cometh upon him. But this is Revelation 13:13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from the heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Those are nukes, you know, that have everyone in fear, you know. And it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. This being one of those miracles that he through his technology, you know, he becomes godlike. All right, you know. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:4, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right? So, hey, that's what this devil plans to do. He wants to know where you at all times. He wants to know everything about you. All right? He wants to control you. It says, and he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. You know, going into this man's his way of thinking and technology. They already ostracized people for not following this man's science. All right, but sooner rather than later, he's really going to be offing people for it when you come against the seer. And he calls it all, both small and great. And, you know, that also went for the whistleblowers. You know, he was offing people that unless he had you set up to do that, he was offing you. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the beast, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Which this guy, you know, so far he's using it for, like he said, for special mechanics to enhance his body. But the next step is it's going to be with buying and selling. Why wouldn't it be? If he can do all that, well, something so simple as buying and selling, why can't I do that? Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. You know, as it says in the CSB, this calls for wisdom. Let one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, because his number because it's the number of a person, its number is 666. All right, which that UPC, the Universal Product Code, it scans items as 666. All right, making the person the product. You know. Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 15:15, and thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt, and Lord Yahweh thy God redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, this is talking about a slave. It even says in the CSB, but if your slave says to you, I don't want to leave you because I love you and your family and is well off with you, you know, and that's how it's going to be. People are going to choose this system because of their families. All right. It says, and it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee because he loved thee and thine house, because he is well with thee, then shalt thou take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And you know that the next awl that they use now, because instead of using, just like with dog tags, whether it be for the military, you know, or for literal dogs and animals, so that people know who their ownership belongs to, what do? They chip the animal. All right, so that's the next step, showing you that that's just another digital awl. It's a product placement, man. All right, and you're gonna be this man's servant forever if you take that, and the Most High is gonna destroy you. They're talking about